Give it up for Knight of the Round. Okay, let me just intro you guys here. Sorry, that was a very unceremonious and unannounced kind of ending. I mean, obviously, I should have taken the cue. I mean, one-winged angel, right? Wow. Noob me. Yeah, just waiting for the encore, I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all good. Guys, I think somebody in the chat said it best. We all need new pants. I, for one, cannot believe that was live. That you guys have like really set a new bar for virtual concerts. I'm just blown away completely.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thanks. That means a lot. Yeah. This is our first
time. Our first hack at it.
Yeah, we figured we would go 110%. We
come out swinging.
Yeah, we mixed everything in like a Behringer XR 16 and then threw it into Reaper and threw some mastering plugins on and sent that to you. So
yeah, well, okay.
Glad it sounded good.
Yeah, it definitely did. Well, I mean, I think that speaks to everybody, everybody in the band's like sense of tone and sound and stuff like that. Like the production value was incredible.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just sound like I'm just going to be a broken record here, just saying it was great. But I remembered that I have a Night of the Round T-shirt that I got at MagFest in 2019 when I first saw you guys play there. And it's a little tight, thanks to COVID-19 and my lack of motivation to get outside. But I'm sporting it nevertheless.
We appreciate it.
Apparently, some others in the chat are wearing their shirts as well. You've got some real strong fandom, and I should also say we're kind of at a peak for viewership today. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just babbling at this point, but you guys completely crushed it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone that stuck around and watched us.
Yeah,
that means a lot because we haven't played a show in 9 months. So
yeah. The last show we played. Last show we played was our album release.
Yeah. We played an album release show at the end of February because we just put out a new album. Best possible time to put out a new album is February 2020.
Yeah, so everybody can just bunker down and listen to it, right?
Yeah, and we can't and we can't tour at all to support it. That's also fun. On that note, if anybody wants to pick up some merch, we have tons of vinyls and CDs of our new album still available. 7. It's an all Final Fantasy 7 tribute album, right on our Bandcamp. For those who are interested, who haven't picked it up already, that is available.
We're like the 3 people in the chat who haven't picked it up already. I'm pretty sure that your Twitch command was being spammed pretty constantly throughout the show.
Well, we appreciate your help with that too, and yeah, thanks to you, Josh, and for taking this on. This is a massive undertaking to have 30 plus bands all weekend long, and you are the unspoken hero here. You have to kind of run everything behind the show, and with the backstage Discord and all the shit that you got going, all the stuff you got going on,
all the stuff, things,
all the stuff. We appreciate it. I just clear my throat there.
Well, it is a labor of love, but I appreciate your saying so, anyways. I thought we would just spring into a really quick, instant debate, settle it once and for all. What is the greatest Final Fantasy game?
Oh, no, you're going to get a different answer from every one of us.
Oh, that's the best one. Yes, let's do that.
Actually, no, you might not. Me and Kevin definitely probably 7 the best.
Seven,
I think probably with Justin.
I'm on board with that. I mean,
then I guess Adam's the only dissenter because Final Fantasy Tactics is the best Final Fantasy game.
You know what? I respect that opinion 100% because that is just like such an unsung, sorry to use your word, such an unsung Final Fantasy. Yeah, absolutely. Tactics.
No, it's always good to hear people covering Tactics songs too. Like when Amanda and Thad covered some earlier, I got pretty excited because that soundtrack is awesome. But yeah, I don't know. I got to go 7 personally.
Did you get onto the Final Fantasy train at 7, or were you there for the SNES versions and NES versions before?
Speaking for myself, I played 2 and 3, which was 4 and 6. Like I had played those previously, but I was like, I don't know. I was really young, and I wasn't. I don't know. I was more into like the Mortal Kombats and the Marios and stuff like that at the time, so I couldn't really like dig into an RPG like that. 7 is the game that made me kind of like, that's the first one that I played, all the way through, and then I've gone back and played, the classics and learned to appreciate those. So that's why 7 is my favorite. It's kind of the one that got me really hooked on those games. And
Yeah, I can understand that because I think honestly, like every Final Fantasy game that I've played, except for 8, I've really enjoyed. But I haven't really played through 8 completely. I think I got as far as the where you're like stealing the train, and the gameplay just kind of lost me on that part. But I really think that like the crux of the argument is like, were you 12 when that game came out? Like that kind of determines.
I was in I was in middle school. Yeah, I was 13, I think, when 7 came out.
Yeah.
So like that was yeah.
But I personally, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. Like I think 4 is like the first. Like I think it was at that point that like I went from being a gamer to being like a game addict, because just like having it was the first like RPG, like true RPG that I actually played. And so to play through like essentially what is a visual novel plus pressing A,
right.
Like that kind of like really sold me on the series. And of course the music, and like you guys do such incredible justice, especially coming from a metalhead. I don't know if you guys heard Eric and I talking about that earlier, but yeah, just like the way that you guys interpret those tunes from Nobuo Uematsu, the great master, sensei.
Sure. Senpai, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, thank you. That's very, very, very humbling, and we appreciate the kind words. We do, we're a silly video game band, but we do try to do our best, and we kind of take this, at least relatively seriously. If you couldn't tell by the by the production we try to put on. So, yeah, it's good to hear that. We really, really appreciate those kind words. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely, and we'll move along. But thank you so much for being part of the show. I can't believe that was your virtual debut. I feel completely honored, and everybody in the chat needs new pants. And again, thank you so much for gracing us with your music and your presence tonight.
Thank you very much, Josh. Everybody, make sure you stick around for Lame Genie. They're about to do the dance, do the darn thing.
They're about to do some darn thing. Okay, guys. Well, you have a good night. Hey, we'll see you in the chat.
Take care. Yes, you will.
All right, later.
Bye now.